of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Toledo head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Quick completion on the out. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The run inside. It's Edwards. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Trying to move them on the counter. There's a crease. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Now on first down from the 43. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. This offense has gone haywire on these last two plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on third and goal? Going for 6. Touchdown, Spartans! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
So the Toledo Rockets offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes John Allen Richter. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man. It's Richter. That's caught. It's Crosby. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like...
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running inside, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Smith with the grab over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't showed great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a 3rd and short situation, will they do it again? They'll still have 4th down afterwards, but they're being pretty stubborn with the run game.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyway.
Here's a little room there. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Spartan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Crosby. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Bringing the heat. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. The run inside. It's Edwards. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Rios. Lowers those pads. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got the back over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Going to the run, it's Edwards. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Western Michigan Broncos.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with Toledo's head coach coming out of the locker room. They are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Back to pass, it's Richter. Fires left side, it's Smith. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Rockets are threatening in the red zone. In the red area, it's Smith. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Here's the pressure. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Open on the right side. That's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
On those 3rd and short, sometimes, man, they can stress you as a defense, right? Like, they put more speed on the field, so I kind of match that personnel and put more speed, but I got to be focused on...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end, and they get him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Makes the grab. It's West. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He breaks a tackle. And he used that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Spartan! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Spartans have the lead.
Well, that's a great job by the offense responding after your defense just gave up a touchdown. But here's a situation where you want to go for two and make this a 9-point game. You kick an extra point, it's only 8, and the opponent, if they go down the field and score, could tie it up if they hit the 2-pointer. So I think the analytics in this situation are telling you, you want to go for 2.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Under fire. He's got him in the flat. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the middle. It's Crosby. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Richter. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy time. Runs through a tackle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. The Rockets are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Newell. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bond. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Trying to run, it's Smith. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to the counter. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Right back to him on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Edwards.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Here's a heat. He gets away. Did the work himself. Great awareness. Picks up the first down and slides at the exact right moment. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Now they're going to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Some misdirection with the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. There's some room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Richter. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Working that left side now. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Pressure coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Huge play here late in this This crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun.